What is going on today? Hey guys, how are you doing today? Can you hear me? I guess you can hear me. Okay. That sucks, Salt. Do you think the Hawks should go out and sign Lucas Pisa? No. You, yes. What's up, Zach Attack? Hey, Dog Walker. Taze for Patches. I don't want to see Taze gone, but I would like to see Patches in a Blackhawk uniform. So Nisimov and 2 seconds for Patches is a good trade. What do you think about the Hawks being ranked 14th in terms of their prospect pool? A little bit low, but I can see it. We're still saving money if we're getting rid of a Nisimov. His contract's shit. Is Frank the dog in the Frank's not going to be on the live stream today. Yoki or Bo? Tough question, but I've been looking forward for Yokiharu's debut. So I want to say Yokiharu, but Boquist is our top prospect right now. And Yokiharu is ranked number 2. So I'm guessing all you guys got back into school today. Oh, that sucks. I get Not, I'm not in school. Nice walls. I get to go back to school next week too. But mine, I only have 2 days of classes. Today's live stream is not going to be a long live stream like it was last time. I might be pushing maybe 30 minutes to 40 minutes, maybe. I'm not in school next. You're going to be back in school next month? Holy cow. I want to watch the Cub game. That's why it might not be a long live stream. After Labor Day, I guess. I'm guessing. That's what it sounds like, Walls. They don't really have a need. Luca, anyways. What do they? I don't think so. I think Spiza's doesn't fit into our system. Cubs are going to take an no. That's not going to happen. Salt. Um, all the pressures on the Red Sox this year, and it it won't look so good on them this year in the playoffs. I don't think. I believe so, but Valeno was still out there. I wish we got Valeno. Because of all the big contracts. Cubs and Red Sox fans having a chance to win. God help. I'm saying it might be Cubs versus Astros. I think the Astros are going to be back in the World Series this year, and same with the Cubs. And that will be a fun World Series. Yeah, I haven't even heard Spiza might be on the move to Chicago. That I don't believe he would leave Vegas either. I think the Cub game has started, so I'm going to verify on that, guys. Hang on. Yeah, the first inning just ended. I have it getting the updates on my phone. I don't want it playing in the background, so it's fine. And my it's usually my dad and I that watch the Cub games anyways together. I don't think anyone wants to bring in Spiza due to the fact Spiza's old and he's a liability on ice. Walls, he also had a bad season if you watch Spiza closely. That's why, yeah, with Seabrook on the team, I don't think we need another aging defenseman that can be a liability. What will we get for Seabrook any insult? Honestly. We really his contract right now is buyout proof, basically. And we no one wants his contract, so it's going to be impossible for us to move that contract. 6 years. I guess, but that can't happen. Also, he wouldn't want to waive his no move. Exactly, Walls. Well, I'm smelling a World Series for the Red Sox this year. I don't know, maybe something will happen this year. I just don't think the Red Sox are going to win the World Series, even though they have the best record in baseball. That doesn't mean anything. Look at the Dodgers last year; they had the best record in baseball and sucked and blew the World Series. Cubs had the best record in 2016, and they had to come back 3 games to 1 in the World Series. And Walls, at this rate, you is not going to be a starting pitcher in the playoffs for the Cubs. I heard rumors that Nurse is interested by the Hawks. God, please no. Can you hear the lawnmower in the background by chance? Dumb contract when they signed him. Yeah. Exactly, Walls. Used contract was a bad contract. We could have had Jake Arrieta stay with the Cubs, and he's a better Cub. I would, I can see Harper in a Cub uniform, but I don't want to. Our the Cubs outfield is so strong right now. We don't need Harper. Let's get back to hockey talk, okay, guys? The Hawks talk. This is any other trade rumors for the Hawks? Not that I've heard of any. Anton Forsberg for McDavid straight up? Yes. That will be a nice trade. Yeah, beach ball. Throw in Seabrook. Can't move Seabrook. The factor of his no movement clause. Salt, just forget it. The no movement clause is going to be impossible for the Hawks to move. Um, 8 million for Logan Couture. San Jose is going to regret it. Yeah, he, but Couture is a good player. I actually think it's a solid contract for him since they didn't get Tavares. You guys can tell the jersey I'm wearing. 1 minute. I will be right. One second, guys. No, I was not switching jerseys. It was the factor we were discussing dinner. My family was discussing dinner, so probably. Oh man, I lost viewers. Oh shoot. So I was. We might go. I might get pizza in about 30 or 40 minutes. How many viewers are on now since I basically look like I lost them? Do you have a DeBrincat jersey? No, but probably will soon. I may get the Winter Classic as a DeBrincat. Can Seabrook go to the AHL? He has to go pass through waivers, but he has a no movement clause, so technically he can't go to the AHL because his contract's a one way. Jeremy, actually, I think there's more than just one person because there's more than one person commenting. Lollapalooza hat. I haven't seen it. I've heard how it looks, but I most likely won't get it. Come on, Cubbies, get a hit. They got a hit. Sweet. We can't send down Siebes because of no movement clause if I am correct. You're correct. He has a no movement clause and it's a one-way deal. Vince Seabrook, so he demands to be moved. Won't happen because of the factor Seabrook loves it too much in Chicago, probably. So how was school, Salt? That's not a way to get players to want to come to Chicago. Yeah, but Seabrook's been in Chicago forever in his career. I don't see him moving anywhere. What's the story behind the Hartman jersey and how you got it? Okay, I got the jersey before he made his NHL debut, and I knew what number he was going to wear. And the factor was I wanted his jersey because he was a Chicago native. He was the first Chicago native on the team at the time. And when I saw him play, whenever I would see him play, I would wear that jersey to games sometimes, most of the time, and he would recognize me out on the ice. See the stick over it? That's one of Hartman's sticks. He basically said, "Give it to the kid in the Hartman jersey," because no one would. He did not expect anyone to have a Hartman jersey, and it's autographed, by the way. Do you think the Hawks should have a ceremony honor Stan Mikita and his career on opening night? They most likely will. I heard rumors they're going to do a Stan Mikita night, and first night they will do a thing in honor of Stan Mikita, no doubt. But I believe they will do a Stan Mikita night in the UC sometime this year. If he keeps playing for wait, what? If he keeps playing for shit bench. Oh, you're still talking about Seabrook, Salt, Walls. If he fails benching him and make him demand a trade. Well, Dale or Stan? I like Dale Talon over Stan Bowman. Are you wearing a Rockford Ice Hog jersey right now? No, I'm not. I'm wearing this one. The throwback jersey. Bowman pre 2017. Well, so I also like Dale Talon more because the factor what he did with the Hawks when they were like completely trash, he built the team to win the 2010 Stanley Cup. That's why I always say Dale Talon over Stan Bowman. Mike Smith drafted Seabrook, Keith, and Crawford. Better job building the Hawks over the last. Doc over Eddie for commentary. Edzo's not he's a color analyst, not the play by play. So two different positions. And I will say Pat Foley over Doc. Did Scotty Bowman have a job in the Hawks organization longer than Stan? This is actually how it happened. Scotty Bowman got a job as like a what was it? I can't like a front office man. And at the time, Stan Bowman was a scout for the Blackhawks. But Bowman was in Chicago long. Stan Bowman was in Chicago longer than Scotty. Scotty wanted to join Stan because the factor Scotty's a big family man. The reason I don't like Dale Talon is because of I don't like that factor, but he did a lot more than just that over his time as a Chicago Blackhawk. He played for the Hawks for he played on the same team as Stan Mikita. He was a color analyst with Pat Foley, and he basically gained up in the ranks when he was working with Chicago more than Stan Bowman. Nick Leddy or Andrew Ladd? Nick Leddy. Any more questions? I miss Leddy. We got absolutely nothing for Leddy. Garth Snow absolutely robbed the Hawks on that trade. I was so ticked off the day that we traded Nick Leddy. Billy Polk. Oh God. Don't remind me of that guy. True fact, I did not know Mark Bergeron played for the Hawks. He played for the Hawks, but talked to suck because he's a Bergeron fan club man. He's the only man of Bergeron's fan club. I liked Polka for a while. I wish Q gave him a chance. He just never fit. He never Wall's Polka actually never developed right. He didn't. He's an AHL player his entire career. That's what Polka's down to. Not even an NHL potential. I wanted to pay tribute to give Hawks good players. Well, the Hawks announced they are going to bring Russian prospect to play at the AHL, who was drafted 59th overall in 2016. I heard that. He's still not NHL ready, though. Zach, be honest. Every non-Canadian fan loves first trades for non-Canadian fans, yes, but if you're a Canadian fan, they lose their mind over anything that's not them getting a French player for it. I think that was the pick we got from Carolina and Teravainen and Bickle. I don't believe so, Walls. I think it was a later pick. Do you think Chad Cries will make the NHL? Honestly, I have to check his potential. Let's check out his development. I haven't really heard much about him, honestly. Hey, do the hook a polka and spin yourself around. What? No. Okay. Yeah, I really haven't heard much about Christ. Who's worse? Who's the best winger in the NHL? You know what I'm going to say, Salt. It's going to be Kane. Hoka is overrated in 2018 in NHL 18. Exactly. Walls, why do you have Marchand in your top five? With all his dirty crap he doesn't belong in a top five. Yeah, exactly. Walls on Polka. Almost Marchand had one of the best power play goals of any player. Will Matthew Kachuk be the new Brad Marchand? God, I hope not. I hate the Kachuk family, and so God, I really hope not. A couple years ago, he had elite potential. Points per game. Oh, is Polka the greatest goalie picked by the Blackhawks? Polka wasn't a goalie. He was a defenseman. Oh God, don't remind me of Cam Baker. That draft was weak. Holy cow, that was a terrible draft. I think we got Nelson in that trade. The goalie, I could be wrong. I don't believe so. But that trade was so almost 6 years ago now. Barker, my bad. I thought. Will the 2018 draft be the deepest ever? Maybe. We still have time to determine that, but honestly, 2003 is still the greatest draft ever. I think there's a total of 15 Stanley Cups in the 2003 the 2003 draft, if I'm not mistaken, because that was the year that Seabrook was drafted. He's a three-time Cup champ. Crawford, technically three-time, but his name's on it twice. Um, Jonathan Quick was drafted that year. That was the best draft of all time, right there, 2003. Brad looks everything from trees to cars. Yeah. Question: who won the cup? And nobody won the cup in '05. Crawford and Seabrook too. I said Crawford and Seabrook was drafted that year. Those were the first two players I said. Wasn't Nicholas? Yeah, Nicholas Jormerson was also drafted that year. If I'm not mistaken. I honestly think Hammer was drafted in '03. Keefe was drafted the following year. Sharp was drafted two in like the '99 draft. Shut up, Zackies, or about Scott Foster. He's a freaking legend in Chicago. Permission granted, Salt, on that one. On the to just delete it, not to um do anything else that's not right. No timeout, okay? Just don't do that. The other emergency goalie was better to one in Philly the Hawks use. He didn't play a game. He didn't play in the game though. He was only in the warm ups. Zach. There was a lockout year in 2005. The law. Yeah, I. That's why I said there was no cup in '05. And Jeremy, um, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to do a trick question. And Saw, don't delete everything typing, insulting Scott. Still, but he didn't play in the NHL. All he did was sit on the bench that game. And Scott Darling played that game. What are the Cubs doing? There was a lot. Like Chicago liked Scully's name Scott. Yeah. Let me see on the thing I'm bidding on right now because I won't be streaming much longer, guys. Probably give me 15 minutes. Give that goalie name and I will buy his jersey. Wait, that was a lot better. Give that goalie name and I will buy his jersey. Okay. I will buy his jersey if I do his name and what number. Zach? God, Flair's here. And no stupid crap like that, Flair. I don't like that idiot who says that. Why rip chat? Murphy gets in a no. Just no. I still like Nikita Kucherov. Okay. I remember his name now, Zach. I'll type it because I'm not pronouncing his name because how hard it was for me in the first place. It's in the chat. Please, I need to know your the face of the Hawks fans living out of Chicago. Nick, should I name my kid Scott? Why? Read full message. I did, Salt. Blair, don't ban anyone, okay? Oh, Jesus. At Zuccarello is also good. Zuccarello is my favorite player on the Rangers. Why? How about this? I unmod everyone right now because I was planning on doing that the other stream. Well, type Slayer. One minute, guys. Why? Swally is still on. I've seen what you guys were going to react when you saw only one mod and it was this wall. I am nice to Nick. Dr. Soft had a kid. He named it Scott Salt. What the hockey? Like, how about that? What's the hockey guy like? Have you not seen his channel? And yes, that's how I found you. Oh. Flair, do you not see the wrench back on your name? I'm going to call this stream in 5 minutes, guys. I was playing Roblox with GSL boys. Don't bring up the Sim League. Honestly, I don't. No, just don't bring up that Sim League. Flair, Who the heck is Free Flair? What? Steve Dangle or Don Cherry? Don Cherry. Oh, guys, I'm going to have to call a stream here in a minute. Leaf fan or a Hab fan more annoying? Well, I don't live in Canada, so I don't have to deal with that. No, I honestly was wondering who is Free Flair. I never seen that name pop up before. What defenseman would you like to see join the Hawks? Defenseman to join the Hawks. Um, Good question. Right now, I'm going to probably say Falk because we can afford him over. Well, we can't afford Eric Carlson Flair. I was looking at what we can afford. And stream will end in 2 minutes. Who's more annoying on the internet, Leaf or Leaf fans? Well, in that question, it will be Leafs fans. But I'm saying I would say Leaf fans in general are pretty much the most annoying ones. When you going to stream again? I don't know. I just wanted to stream today. I love how Nick said there would be no more live streams for another 3 months to do in a 3 days. Well, I just hopped on and decided to stream. I had nothing better to do. My notification was not working for you, so I missed a few live streams. Huh, that's odd. I don't know how that. I That's odd. Flair, did you eat your Wheaties because you're not banning anyone? I realize Flair's a Hawk fan. Wouldn't it look good for a Hawks fan? Oh, God, join the Discord. Why don't you just put the Discord link on here? You can do both. I don't care. Manning or Murphy or Forsberg. I will pass on that question. Alright, I pinned a message saying to sub to your channel. Okay, thanks, Salt. Well, guys, I gotta go and get something to eat for dinner. And I don't know when I will live stream next. I just hopped on the past couple of days to do a live stream. But thanks for coming in for the live stream, making it a good one. Take care and let's go Hawks.